Greetings, welcome back to our humble channel in our back garden where we have an Osteospermum which is a lovely summer flowering kind of Mediterranean shrub, which here in the UK we grow as a summer bedding plant normally, and we'd expect it to die back in the winter, or you could lift them and take them inside into a greenhouse over winter. This was left outside, and I've got his mate just down there at the other end of the garden. They were left outside over winter, and I guess the winter wasn't cold enough to kill them off, and they came back and they were full of flower. You can just see the dead flower buds over the top of the bush there, and now we're in early July and they've kind of finished flowering, and so it's a case of what do we do? They're not the greatest of shapes, and there's lots of new shoots. You can see little kind of buds that are trying to burst from further down the stem. So I'm going to give this a right old Roger Crookes prune back and see if we can't get it to come back into growth and give us some more flowers maybe later on in the summer and into the autumn. So let's get it done. Follow me and we'll show you how we hard prune plants like this. So it's a case of looking along the stems closer into the core of the plant, the base of the plant, and if you can see that there's shoots at the base, as there is on that branch there, we're cutting to just in front of those shoots. There's a couple there. Let's take that to there. You can see that there's a couple of buds around here. I'm going to go back to those two smaller buds there so we end up with an even shape. And some more just here. Can't see any shoots along here, although there's one at the top, but that's a little... Well, let's try that first, and I might just have to review some of my prunes. It's nice and clear. Once we've finished doing the cutbacks, we'll view the overall shape of the plant and cut back a bit more if we need to. So sometimes you're cutting to where there's a definite clear shoot, other times there's just the tiniest hint of a shoot, and on other branches there isn't much sign of a shoot. But on that one there, I'm guessing that where are we? That there, when I'm pointing at, you can just see it. That there looks like a dormant bud there. So as soon as you prune the tops of the stems like this, you encourage all the dormant buds to come back to life. The other thing I'm going to do now, you can see I gave this a bit of a feed. You can see the fertilizer granules there from back earlier in the spring. Now that we've pruned it and we're encouraging some new growth, I'm going to get some of this slow release fertilizer that's high in potash. I hasten to add that I have not had this free of charge. I've purchased it so that you know that you're getting an unbiased opinion here. Sometimes I might just make a little hole in the compost with my finger and drop it in like that. And I'll probably get some more compost and just spread some compost over the top, because sometimes these fertilizer granules release their nutrients. They kind of open up their pores more if they're in total contact with the soil. So let's get a bit of compost to cover over there. That'll also help hold in some moisture through our glorious hot Welsh summer. Back in a moment. There we are. I've put some more fertilizer there. There's some underneath and there's some on the surface, and I'm just going to sprinkle some more compost over the top, and then give these guys some, or this guy, some water to help get the juices flowing and get the nutrients released. Just cover these over at the back there as well. And of course the compost level is now around the base of the stems, and that can sometimes mean that the stems will kind of produce secondary roots, which can't do any harm, can it? It's more, the more roots we have, the more water and nutrients can be absorbed. So there we go, job done. And I'll just go and do his mate over in the other pot, and then we'll give them a month or two, and we'll give you an update on our Osteospermum. So let's hope it's a colourful autumn for these guys. Look at that. I think it's about 6 weeks since we cut them back, and we've been observing them over the last, well, week by week, seeing how they've gradually filled out from the base and branched out. I have to admit, we have had some rather nice warm sunny weather, which has probably helped, but I think the slow release fertilizer has helped. Whatever, very quickly we've started again, and we've got a lovely fresh flush of flowers and loads of buds, as you can see, still to come. So the moral of the story is, don't be afraid of those secateurs, don't be afraid of a prune. Combine it with a feed and time it well. I wouldn't do this as you're going into the middle of winter, but during the growing season you can get great responses from your plants very quickly.